Good morning, guys. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm pretty sure many of you would agree that in our day and age, there are many people who are rather self-centered. And so naturally, these people make everything in life about themselves. However, this becomes a bit of a problem when we try to apply the same sort of attitude towards God and His Word. And I'll give you a common example right now about how we apply this to His Word. It is a verse which I'm sure many of you have heard lots of times, but never quite realized what perspective we are supposed to take it from. And that verse is Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. It goes like this: "But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you." So often people quote this verse and they somehow think, well, this means I'll do a few good things and then God will give me the desires of my heart. So He'll give me the things that I want. But that's not at all correct, and here's why. If you've spent even a small amount of time with God and in His Word and in prayer, you'll find that you begin to change. You cannot encounter the God of all creation and just remain the same. It's simply impossible. And so in this process of us seeking God's kingdom and His righteousness, you begin to find that your desires change, that your goals and the things that you once thought were so important in life begin to shift. And this is a beautiful process that just naturally happens as our hearts become aligned to God's. And what is important to Him all of a sudden becomes important to us as well. And so in us seeking His kingdom and His righteousness, our desires change to the things that He desires for us. And it is at this point that we realize that the things that God has for us and the things that He's planned for us are just so much better than the ones that we had planned for ourselves. And so, for example, another verse that illustrates this, and it sounds very similar, is Psalm chapter 37, verse 4. It says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." And so the same applies to this verse, where it means that the moment we begin delighting ourselves in the Lord, He becomes our desire. And we want to know Him more, we want to spend more time with Him, and there is nobody else who will satisfy our souls in the way that Jesus Himself does. Psalm 73, verse 25 says a very similar thing as well. It says, "Whom have I in heaven but you? And there is nothing on earth that I desire besides you." You see, Jesus Christ is our great treasure and the one that we desire. And in us desiring Him and seeking His kingdom and His righteousness, our hearts will be changed. And we will realize that the greatest possible joy that we can have on earth or in heaven is found in our relationship that we have with Jesus Christ. Have a great day.